All hail the Clicks crew! Alright, guys, today we're counting down the 10 best modern age chase figures in Heroclix today. So I'm really excited for this video. I know a lot of people were asking, like when we were doing the commons and the uncommons, hey, we're doing chases. Yes, we're doing chases. One thing real quick though, this is not going to be a video like my regular videos where we get out the little turntable and stuff like that. I don't actually own all these. We're just gonna pop on over and look at the cards and dials on a different screen and stuff like that, so that we can have a talk about them. Yeah, we are gonna talk. We're talking about a lot of chases here, but like I said, we're not gonna do just where we see the figures in the cards because sadly I don't own all these. You gotta kind of pick and choose your battles sometime. But you don't always have to because this channel is sponsored by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has a winning roll for all your gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafé.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clicksflix is also sponsored by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online game retailers. Visit trollandtoad.com, use the promo code Mr. Clicksflix for 5% off your Heroclix order today. So if you see one or a bunch of these chase figures you really like, make sure to stop by either channel sponsor, try to pick them up. I got some good ones. I got an assortment. I got one or two that I think are going to be some sleeper hits, might start a fight. Let me know what your favorite chase figure is in the comments below. I always enjoy reading that stuff. There will not be a video for Ultra Chases because there's just so few of them. But consider, I think Thanos is probably my favorite one. Peggy Carter's not bad. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this video. So up first, we have Prisoner of Planet Doom. So he is on here. And this is considered, I'm just kind of throwing this, you're going to see this a couple times, where just consider all the Doom chases as this one. I didn't want to have a list where like 3 or 4 figures were all from the same chase set. These Dooms all work together really well. This is just the one that I chose basically to represent all those different versions of Doom. All of them do something that's worth having them for. I think some are better than others. We got like Prisoner of Planet Doom. I really like Doctor Doom. Doom, where it's all caps. Annihilation Quest Doom. Like those are the better ones. But I think if you can get 3 or 4 of these together so that you can sub them out for whatever it is that you're seeing that you're going to need for the game, I like them a lot in concert with one another. But this is Prisoner of Planet Doom here. This is actually this is one of the ones I have. But he's pretty good. He gets a pretty decent buff specifically from the new rules update, so he's not going to take push damage, and basically he can acquire powers from your opponent. So just consider all the Doom chases are first stop on this top 10 chase list. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is Spider-Man 1776. Now he did lose a little bit of his panache. It's not like the blanket -1 to your action total like it was. You got to make an attack and stuff like that. But I still think he's good enough, and he makes some themes good enough, specifically Soldier in my mind, where he's still very viable. He's very competitive. He has that leadership on him already. This is just it's a good figure. Spider-Man family is a strong keyword just because of all the things you can bend into it. So I still, even after his errata, really like Spider-Man 1776. Next one, we're going to stick with the Spider-Verse. Steampunk Penny. Again, robots is just such a good keyword. And to make it so that you can make it Spider-Man family and just bend in a bunch of other things is just really good. And then you take into account that she has this thing here where it's the Perplex unique modifier. When Steampunk Penny uses Perplex to target another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword and doesn't choose damage, which you can't choose anymore anyway, roll a d6 and instead modify the chosen value by half the result. So you've got a chance at a +3 Perplex. That's phenomenal. So I still one of the best chase figures in Modern Age. Now, this next one might start a fight, but hear me out. Let me see if I can win you over on this. It's House of X, Dark Britain. This was the only chase I have from the set. So I'm a little bit biased towards it, but I'm going to talk specifically about the 30-point value and just hear me out. Okay, so here he is for 30 points. He's got armor and mystical keywords, so mystical is definitely his strongest one. He has traded Battle Fury. Okay. Can reduce penetrating damage. That's pretty cool. Then he's got take the trinket, please. Take the trinket, I beg thee, please. When Dark Britain is KO'd, okay, so not super happy about that. Choose a friendly character. For the rest of the game, that character can use wing symbol, toughness, willpower, super strength. And this is really why I like him, is because there's a lot of figures where I'm like, well, I wish they were flyer. And with how willpower is now, I really like willpower a lot when you get like a super tentpole team, or like bordering on like those ones where they're not really a one-man army, but if your boy goes down, it's over. So I really like willpower, and then the toughness. Like, there's a lot of high point figures now, I feel, that have like a 19 but with super senses. So this makes it so, you know, you got a little bit of toughness, a little bit of poison protection there. And then he does have Charge Flurry, and he has Blade's Claw's Fangs. When Dark Britain hits, after resolutions, choose one, remove an action token from him, or heal one click. If the target has the X-Men keyword, choose both. So, I mean, realistically, you can charge Blade's Exploit for 6, and then Flurry also. So you can potentially be dealing 12 for a 30-point character with the Mystics keyword, that when he gets KO'd, anybody on your team, you just choose one, gets wing, toughness, willpower, super strength. We don't really care about the super strength, but again, 30 points, you get a very, very cheap, very, very good secondary attacker. And then once he gets waylaid because you sent him out to his death, your big boy gets willpower so that they can roll to take tokens off themselves, so they get toughness if they didn't have a reducer already, and they get the wing symbol so they can carry and ignore a bunch of terrain types and stuff. So I am really big on this Dark Britain figure. You guys let me know in the comments below how you feel about him. I think moving forward, this is one of the better chase figures in Modern Age. Next, we're going to check out Sue Storm from, which set is she in? Fantastic Four set. My goodness. So she's got the 4 new Fantastic Four. Okay. So we're going to get new characters on our team. I think all the Suits, I know this is a chase video, but all the Sue Storms are worth it just for that. But this figure can do that. Then she's got Mercy, the left hand of Doom. Barrier is free, but only to generate 2 markers. Sue Storm may use her displayed attack and damage powers as if she occupied a square of her barrier. So what you can do is, you know, you put your barrier out at your max range, and then let's say you've got a dude that's, you know, 12 squares out. You put your barrier out at 6. You draw your 6 for your TK. You pull him back 6 squares, and then maybe you can get him out of trouble. Or you can, you know, you've got a guy that's already out so many squares, you can TK him out farther than that. Same thing for your outwit. It gives your outwit a little range. Very deceptive, very good power. And then she's got this Queen of Battle World Leadership, Perplex. When she uses Perplex to target another character with the Battle World keyword, you may instead modify any combat value except damage, which you can't even do anymore, plus or minus 2. All for 100 points. She does have that 18 with super senses for her defense, so that might be a little bit of a liability. I wish she had a shorter point line, but again, that's just a nice place to put your 100 points for subbing characters in and out. So I like her a lot as a chase figure. This next chase figure a lot of people know. It's Jason Wingard from the Dark Phoenix Saga chase set. And really, he's on here, you know, he's got the mind control with the, you know, the Infinity Mind Control trick. Cool trick, okay. But then the other thing that I'm really looking at him for using is this Psionic Illusion. Choose a character from your sideline, 150 points or less, or on their highest point line. Generate a bystander printed on that character's card. each bystander generated this way, max 1, you may activate this ability only twice per game. So it's a way for you to get extra bystanders on the board, which I think is really cool. And then he's got leadership, but may remove action token regardless of adjacency. That's really cool. And then mastermind, super senses. But really, we're here for the infinity, the infinity mind control, and then the psionic illusions. Next up is another one. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten, but I still really like her. And sadly, this is the first time we're going to be considering her in concert with her object. And this is Kobik from Black Panther and the Illuminati. She gets that cosmic cube, which will do like the extra action token and stuff like that. I still think that Kobik trick is going to be one of the best things going in Modern Age right now. Especially where it seems like we're kind of trying to... They really ramped up how good tent poles and one-man armies are. So I think you're going to see this as kind of a hard counter to that. She's got this cool thing too where she can choose a friendly character on the opposing team with a printed team ability. Choose a friendly character and an opposing character with printed team ability. Those characters can use each other's printed team abilities until the next turn, which is cool. And then she's got Prob, Perplex, and Shape Change. 19 defense, Power Cosmic, so she can remove a token from herself. I still really like her a lot for Modern Age for chases. Next up is Brainiac from the JLU set. Now this is representing all of the bad guys with the Let's Cause Trouble trait. All of those are good in my book, just because they're free to add to your sideline, and you can bring them in, and then you're good to go. But this guy, I've seen in particular pop up a lot of the 10, so that's why I chose him to represent that list. But yeah, he's got the boop, 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 boop. It's a 10-point outwit. And then he's got Phasing Teleport. When Brainiac uses Phasing Teleport and moves 4 or less squares after resolution, so you can use Incapacitate at no cost. So you're in-capping. In-cap, not as good as it once was, but triple target in-cap. Yeah, I still want that, especially with an outwit. So this guy's where it's at. He's got Cosmic, Future, Robot, Scientist, or his really good keywords. So, but yeah, again, this doesn't just represent him. This is all of these Let's Cause Trouble guys. I think that's just a solid theme for chase sets. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Atom from Batman the Animated Series. And again, this is another one that represents an entire chase set. This represents the trouble alerts, whether it be from Batman the Animated Series or Justice League Unlimited. Again, add them to your sideline for free. Even if it's one of the not good ones, you can use them. And I just realized that this is the Atom. I was looking for Firestorm, but that's okay. So anyway, this just represents the chase set. But again, you add them to your sideline for free, and it's good to go. So even if you were to use the Atom, that's something that you can use. But again, I meant to do whatever his name is, the fire guy that combines Firestorm was who I meant to have here, but that's okay. And then last but certainly not least is Black Widow. I still think she's good, even after getting a little nerfed. You got to be sparing with your tradecraft tokens now. Her things are free actions, so there are ways around it. But I mean, she's still a really solid 100 points. She's got Running Shot, Psychic Blast. Just for sure, one of the better chases in Modern Age. I don't know. I don't really have too much to say about her because I've only played against her. I've never played with her. I've never been able to get to that, and I haven't played with her, played against her since her nerf, which maybe that speaks to how bad some people think it is. But I still think she's one of the better chases. Those tradecraft tokens are just unbelievable when you time them right. It's game crushing. She has this what am I looking for here? You know, you can remove the tradecraft token so that they can't use standard powers. You can, where's the thing about re-rolling? Anyway, you can make it so that they can't there it is. Okay. Black Widow's on the map. Standard friendly characters can't have their attack rolls re-rolled of 10 or more. And opposing characters can't have if it was 4 or less. That is crushing. I can't tell you how many times, because that basically makes it so that if you get a 4, 3, or crit miss, so a 30 rolls almost, you can't re-roll it. It's bad. Not a 30 rolls, but a portion of your rolls you can't re-roll, and I feel like I roll those a lot, so it's a big deal for me. And then if you get a crit, basically you have bulletproof crit hits and stuff like that. So again, I really like her a lot for modern age, for chases. And again, Ultra Chase Thanos is my honorable mention for Ultra Chases because you know, we're not doing an Ultra Chase list right now. So you guys let me know what your favorite chase figure is for Heroclix Modern Age. I always enjoy reading that stuff. Let me know if you feel like I missed the boat on a few different chases. I always enjoy reading that stuff because I like looking at new figures. Let me know if I had any picks here that are really going to make you think about who you're playing in your games moving forward. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos, and it lets YouTube know, hey, I enjoyed this video, maybe other people would as well. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's zone critical miss if you don't have probability control.